Here's what he heard: that this is not so. Centaurs live under tradition, follow them unconditionally. Then the girl got even angrier and asked what kind of tradition this is, an outdated habit. The guy smiled and said that there was no need to worry too much. However, there had to be a reason to save her, and she turned around and shouted that strangers might know what could be the reason for something like that. The main character grinned and replied that he did, and that they were all brainless idiots. Charanin just fell silent and immediately received a question: did he really read her thoughts? The brown-haired man came even closer and apologized, asked what her speed rating was. The girl answered that I was second place, her dad was in first place, but when he retired, that jock found his way. This made him think, so besides first place, everyone should listen to her, right? The brunette did not yet understand what this conversation was about, but said that it was so. It depended on many things. Even if he orders to forbid running, if the blonde or dad object, nothing will work. And then Lloyd came closer and asked her a favor, just to gather the nephews together. He frowned and added that he could eradicate bad habits and make her lover the strongest champion of his race. The next day came. Lloyd was sitting on a stump near the tent. A servant came up to him and asked what was going on, and the young man replied that he was waiting for the first hero of the picture. Suddenly, something appeared from the side. One of the members of the settlement was walking there. The guy licked his lips and said that he should come closer. Then he got up and went towards this centaur. A moment later, something strange happened. The main characters intended to push him with his shoulder and immediately received the question what was going on. After that, with an imperturbable face, he turned and looked at the centaur, and when he turned away, he got so angry that he could not contain his emotions, and immediately shouted, "Where did this guy go? If I lose to him, he will get 300 kicks in the back." And then he came closer and heard the young man shouting how a person could compete with a centaur. He replied that there was no such prohibition in traditions, so a duel could be held. Everyone around supported this idea, and the main character smiled sarcastically. Then he bowed his head and said that how could one ignore traditions? It was unthinkable. They had to be followed.